All right. All right. So we're back with Virtue's Last Reward. Who do I tell? Who do I send the link to? You know, I've been doing this for months now, and I still never know. I can let the intro roll now. There we go. Oh, I should put up the content warning again. There we go. See, I remembered to take it down because last time we were just playing Fire Emblem. But now, I put it back up. What were we doing last time? That's the real question. I always kind of forget where we are until I load into the game again. And that's probably because of how, like, non-linear it is, and then everything just starts coming back to me. Actually, I think what it was, I think Tenmyoji said something to me, and I was like, we are not dealing with this bullshit today. See you guys next time. I think that was it. God, this game's intro is still just as good as it was when I loaded it up. I'm still really excited for what this game has to offer every single time. All right, we're in the crew quarters. We've been playing for 30 hours. What now? Let's... Yeah, good point. Once it's time to open that door, I'm sure they'll show up. Who? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Right. Luna got moitered. Luna got moitered. I forgot. It felt wrong to just take the bracelet. It felt like we were abandoning her.
You and Fi are the magenta pair. Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door. Then...
he pressed the bracelet gently into my hands. I'm sorry, y'all. The second I decided to start streaming, the guys who mow the lawn got here. I always forget when they want to show up. I never know when they're scheduled to do so, and they just show up. Hey, Vices! I'm doing great. We did Springfest this weekend.
Wait.
Yeah, I remembered to put the logo on this setup to 9. It was on the Vanguard Zero setup, and then I was like, I should probably put it here too. And so I did.
Excuse me?
God. What the hell is wrong with me?
But yeah, we went to Springfest this past weekend. I played Shirayuki.
This is my fault.
I've already recorded the deck profile, so I won't talk about my list too much. That'll go up tomorrow on the channel. But I gotta tell you, Shirayuki's crazy. People don't know. People don't know how good this deck is. Holy shit. Oh shit! Tenmyoji is a red solo, and Clover's a cyan pair. Quark's the other cyan pair, If he's not with them, they can't get through the secondary door. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Sad I missed the last stream. Life got so wild. Happy for making it this time. Yeah, no, 9. Do what you gotta do.
If they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized. If we haven't found Quark by then...
Okay, time. How much time do we have left? Yeah, I remember when they announced that they would be opening signups. I didn't read when signups for my SpringFest opened, so I clicked on the Google like Google Forms link, and it said it wasn't accepting new applications, and I was like, no, no! But it turns out that I was just like 2 weeks early, and that's what was up. But yeah, I do not control the speed at which the lawn gets mowed. Hopefully they'll be done soon. Just one question for my deck. If it's about G-Guardians, yes, they're all terrible. Dismal's cool, though.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Kagami Jishi is the stride, right? The stride that
You're
lets
late.
him attack in the back row?
What
Yeah, I
were you
play that.
thinking? You trying to kill me?
Yeah, I'm playing the one of Kagami Jishi.
What?
Have I used it? I've used it. I used it in preparation for the event. I did not use it during the
Where's
event.
Alice's bracelet?
So like this card has definitely come up. It just didn't come up during the 6 rounds of Swiss that I played.
Look around, asshole. What do you think? Pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's bracelet? Hand it over.
Okay, Fi pulled it out of her pocket. Oh, by the way, another cool thing is, and, you know, I might have spent too much money on this, but, like, they paid me for day 1, so I guess that's fine. But I got a bunch of Vanguard merch I didn't think I was gonna get. So, I've got one of the V2 deck boxes
Hey, what is
of
this? What, you don't like
one
the story?
of the
Fine,
only
take a
like
different
Bermuda
one.
units that I think is actually
long as
cool,
we're in the right
which is
group, it
Riviere.
shouldn't matter which
This deck box is actually really cute.
That's not
Did
the
you know
issue.
Riviere is crying in her V-Series artwork? She's crying tears of joy because she's won an award or something? I didn't know that until I looked at this deck box really close.
We leave them behind.
I got some sleeves of Emmy and Shuka from Vanguard
You're
If.
gonna kill me.
I got some sleeves of Mikazuchi from Token Ranbu.
3 minutes remain until.
And then I've got these two keychains now. This like they're both like this cute like scribble style artwork, or like this almost colored pencil style artwork of Korin and also Ibuki.
My kid's as good as dead.
That's...
Dio has a kid? That's new info.
God's honest truth. Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now. I'll tell you more once we get inside. Please.
It's a lie. Don't listen to him. I wanted to scream. Dio was obviously lying, but it looked like Kay was buying it. Also, yeah, New Stride pretty much replaces Kagami Jishi, but he is very cool right now.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid. If I lose, it's all over. Please.
Kay turned to look at me and Fi. We both nodded silently back.
I understand. Let's go.
Really?
Yes. I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yes. But it's not for you, Dio. Sigma, I want you and Phi to go into one of the doors as well. Dio and I cannot be the only survivors. I would have the two of you join us. That is my condition.
Damn it. Couldn't make this easy, could you?
What do you say? The decision is yours.
Yeah, shit's kind of falling apart right now. You're asking me to leave 3 people to... Well, not 3. 2 of them are dead already.
You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
Wait. No. We can't just leave them behind.
Me either. I agree with Sigma. I can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Bye.
Fucking idiots.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
We're all gonna die.
I
Shit.
suspected that would be your answer.
This run's
You leave
dead.
No choice then. My apologies.
Kind of one of the worst timelines ever, and some of them involve bombs. Exactly! This is literally going worse than the ones where we find a bunch of bombs. Did they just knock us out and shove us through the door?
I wish there was another way.
Why?
Actually, believe Dio?
No, of course not. I only wish to save you.
Okay.
Neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Hey, what are you
I
doing?
confess I am not entirely sure. I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Goodbye.
No, 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 no. This isn't goodbye. This isn't goodbye. We'll see each other on the other side, Kay!
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Oh yeah, I also bothered to actually build Ezel Scissors, finally. So, I have an Ezel deck now. I actually didn't have a Gold Paladin deck built for about a month. And now I do have one lying around again. Not quite able to walk yet, Phi and I crawled out of the secondary door. The punch Kay had given me had been incredibly powerful, and my arms and legs still felt numb and tingly. Can you stand?
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
Oh, man. Tenmyoji, Clover, Quark. This is rough. I'll miss them. Shit is always happening to Clover. You guys notice shit is always just happening to Clover? That fucking sucks.
Go.
It was a moment or two before I followed. Okay. Man. We're now on the other side of the white chromatic doors. That's our escape room, right? Security. The creator of this game wanted to do worse things to Clover, but the staff drew the line? What the fuck?
Yeah. It said security. The footage from the surveillance cameras might run through here.
Does that mean we'll be able to see what's going on in the rest of the facility?
I'm not sure. Right now, all the screens are dark. Even if we could activate them, I doubt Zero is just gonna let us watch whatever we want.
Yeah, I'm just worried about them.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Do. Okay. It only took us 15 minutes. We're into it. Escape room time. What is this? This must be the main monitoring station. All 9 of the screens are dark, though. 9 screens? 9 hours? 9 persons? 9 screens? How do we turn them on? Okay. Okay, so there's a password here. How many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A 12-character password we need to go find. A chair. Okay, what's here? This one is also 12, right? What is up here? Okay, what next? Can I open this? Okay, so we've got 9 switches. Well, I heard switch on. Was it? It's really that easy, huh? They just all turned on, huh? These are from security cameras. What about Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark? Can you see them anywhere? You can see just as well as I can. There's nobody there. No Dio or Kay either. Might as well take a good look, though. Damn, nothing. What's this over here? I wonder what this is. Okay, so the binders are useless. Okay. Huh? Huh? Red, magenta, cyan, yellow, green, blue. I need to get the notebook out. I need to get the notebook out so we can take notes. Give me a second. All right, I've got the book. We seem to be halfway there. I mean, look at this flowchart, right? Look at this flowchart, right? So if we assume that all the rest of these have like an extra couple of branches that they get, like this one did, then we're pretty much halfway there. Also, Tayagi, status update. Currently, to our knowledge, everyone is dead except for Kay, Dio, Phi, and I. Okay, so R, M, C, Y, G, B. Okay, in that order. This is it! This is the 9th lion eating the sun! We're gonna die! Okay, so this is the light switch. Huh? Hourglass with red sand. Hourglass with yellow sand. It's all lit up. Okay. Wait. Huh? Oh shit? There are letters on the front of the step underneath the red line. This is gibberish. Hold on. Wait. I think I got it, right? So there's a red step, a yellow step, and a green step, right? So there's a yellow step, a red step, and a green step. So if we can combine the colors that get us red, yellow, and green. No, that's everybody. That's everybody we have left. We had to take some bracelets and walk through the doors. Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover just kind of went missing. Alice, so Alice got Aliced again. And then, Luna was found dead with lethal injection. And, I think I have an idea of who did that. But, you know, we don't want to accuse anyone of anything, you know? Okay, so... Fuck. I've already forgotten... No, wait, actually, it should be in the archives. It should be in the archives just fine. No. Where is it? No. See, here's the thing, right? Is I don't actually know shit about colors. Okay, cool. I found the color chart from this video game. So red and blue make magenta, which is across from green. So I need what's on the red step and the blue step, I think. Right? So she should equal... She should equal T M J Y U V G J E S D M A. That's too many letters, right? That is too many letters, right? Yeah, this is definitely too many letters. Christ. Okay, so wait, do we not just want the magenta step? What's on the magenta step? Maybe we don't actually need to fill in all the characters, which would be fucked up of them to do. But we will try it anyway. No. But yeah, red and blue make magenta, so... TMJ, Y... U V G J. Like there's something we're missing. What's over here? Maybe the letters make words we're not seeing. Cause okay, so it's very clear that so these 6 colors have had a lot of significance throughout the game. So it's very clear that they want me to put what we've learned to the test and mix the red and blue stairs to make magenta, which is the opposite color to green. And that's the code for the green chair. Because, hold on. What are the other chair colors? Red and yellow? Yellow kind of complicates matters because... Am I supposed to make blue? Or am I supposed to make yellow? Am I supposed to make it's complementary or it's... Am I supposed to make the color or it's opposite? Questionable. I'm gonna turn the light back on and see what happens. Is there anything for us if we turn the light back on? Is there anything in the couch? That'd be weird. Seems like a perfectly normal couch. What if I turn off some of these? Does that change what rooms we see? What was up here? Is it 9 sets? No, that's only 8. What are these hourglasses for? Examine. An hourglass full of yellow sand. It has 11 carved into the top. 11 and 4. Oh, can you see my inventory? Yeah, it's just the 2 hourglasses. I didn't check these notebooks, but they're probably also, yeah, that's what I thought. What is this? Okay, time to turn the light back off. Okay, so if we turn back around here. Hold on. 11 and 4. Is there a green sand hourglass I haven't seen? All right. So, we haven't used it all playthrough. I think we'll click easy mode on this one. For the uninitiated, what easy does is that characters will give you hints. So, I am simply going to ask Pi for a hint. Connected to something that's green. We don't even need all the characters? Oh my, okay, now I'm mad. Now I'm mad that I turned it to easy mode. Because I was actually just overthinking the puzzle. What the fuck? Did it work? Yeah, I guess so. Good job. Cakewalk. You see this icon? The one in the upper left corner. Yeah. Okay, so then that means the red chair needs the following. T, M, J, Y. U, V, G, J. Okay, we got another one of those. And then the yellow one is... Let me write this down so I don't have to look back at it. S, G, D, Q, and Y. S, G, D, Q, and Y. I wonder if that means anything or if these are just letters. Hourglass. That's all of them then. Would it really kill you to take the disdain down like 10%? Yes! Determine the value in seconds for each hourglass, then fill in the blanks. If the value is a single-digit number, place a 0 before it. Huh? Pardon? Huh? Excuse me? Ah, I see. I think I understand. I think I understand. So the red one is 4 seconds because we already checked that out. And we know the yellow one is 11 seconds. So, let's see here. So we know that each of these bars is simply 1 second. So that means that blue is 7. Green is 8. This one's 11. And this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 of these plus 4. So that's 15. Check. No. Okay. You just have to see how many seconds each of those hourglasses counts and then enter those numbers at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, this is 4 and this one's 11, right? Let me click the icons of the other corners, see what they do. Change the colors to the correct ones by clicking the hexagons and triangles. You only have 4 moves. Okay. Okay. That's not it either. What? Hold on. Let me see what I'm looking at. Because I think this side is the one where... Hold on. Yeah, this side is the one where all of the triangles need to be green and all the hexagons need to be red. And this side is the opposite of that. That's not it. Hold on. Oh, right. I can click the triangles too. Duh. There we go. I love puzzles like this, by the way. I love the puzzles where I can just fiddle with things. That's how I do my best work, is when I am allowed to just click things and see what happens. Look over our head. We need to do these in a different order. That's what I've done. I've seen the end of a statement now. It's not the same puzzle though. Boom. Not bad. Looks like Zero's got something for us, though. What are you doing? This is just like the other one. Look up. I was you. Huh? Scary. So, 4. Seven. Nine? 9. 11, 15. Got it. Oh boy. Oh, that seems suspicious. I was you. Will be me. She knows everything? Oh boy, that's... You will be... I was you, you will be me, she knows everything. I was you. I was you. It said erase unneeded words. How? It said erase unneeded words, but I don't know how to do that. I was you. Will be me. It seems to me like what the message here is she knows everything. But how do I erase the unneeded words? Thonky? Thonky was what you said was the guide? And we are in the security room. Cool. I'm looking at the guide now because I do not understand how I am supposed to be... Oh, I understand now. I understand now. I have to go flick the switches. I have to turn the lights on too? Okay, that's an extra step I forgot to do. Alright, go. Sorry, I already hid those. I just didn't move it right. There. Okay, so the password we need to leave this room is right here. But there's also one more thing we have access to. I bet if I flick all of these off and simply leave, she knows everything. There it is. So since I turned on easy mode, we're only gonna get a silver file instead of a gold file. But guys, I'm starting to think Fi knows everything, which is scary. What are you not telling us, Queen? And then star, sun, sun. Cool. Alright, so this is the secret password. We get a silver file. You know what? This time I'm gonna wait for us to leave the room. Because last time it literally was about the scene we were about to watch after we left the room. So, I'll wait. I'll take my sweet time. I'll be real. We didn't find every secret file, but I found more of them than I thought I was going to bother finding when we started this game. Like, I kind of thought I was just not going to do them at all, but then a lot of the solutions to them turned out to be really enticing and intuitive, so I tried, and then I got it. Like, it's really rewarding. I like this game a lot. In terms of, like, puzzle design, it might be better than 999. I'm not sure if I like its plot better yet, though. But, you know, Zero Escape games, their plots kind of get mind-blowing at the end, so I'll see. I won't really know if this game outdoes the first game until we're about done with it.
I just realized something. When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you following me?
Oh, shit. Yeah, we got recordings. We can find information that we didn't have before.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Okay, what do we do?
Leave that to me.
Yeah, because she knows everything. You know how to use this thing?
Well,
I know
it's
everything.
designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles. Everything's designed to do something, and once you know what, you can start guessing how.
Did she just use mobile as a word, as a verb? Mobile? I don't think that's right. She does know everything, and I love her for that. Give me just one hot second. I need to get a new water bottle and throw away some trash, and then we're good to continue. Fi knows everything except for the fact that mobile is not a fucking verb.
Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to.
Exactly. This is how I solve
See?
every puzzle in this game. Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Okay. What the heck is this? These are all the cameras, Sigma. Wait, no data? It still says no data.
Let's
Okay.
check the log.
Huh. Did somebody
Damn it.
delete it all?
This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here. That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, We could have even figured out who Zero Senior is. You want to open it? It says Golem status.
That should be a system of logs of those robots.
Yeah, you mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door? Here we go.
Everything here's been erased too.
Looks like it. What is it?
That golem we
What
met
do
is
you
still
mean?
functional.
I thought you told me Golem, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah? But he said that his, what passes for a golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his
Already
logs?
on it. Here you are.
Try the one that says cache. These file names just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is probably from right after Kay decked us. We'll be tossing to that white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. You know who I miss?
interesting.
I miss Junpei's voice
This is the
actor.
footage the
Because
Golem
he
pulled
was
from the
so
main
fucking cool.
The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled.
I
is
miss
still
I miss the voice of Junpei. Because he
So,
he
if you
delivered
go back
every
through his
he
files-
gave everything so much life. I cared so much about him. Wait, we might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work.
Dio is
Sigma.
just entirely missing in that image. Yeah, it's because he walked through the door already. I told you I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. The security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. Uh-oh. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear. Okay, so we figured out that what? But huh? What? Oh God. Oh God, she sounds like a chipmunk. Oh, what's going on here? I can't understand what she's saying. And why is she moving so fast? Okay, so we figured out that Sigma's probably a golem, right? Are we getting shut down? Wait, shit! Wait! Everything's moving! Our brain... Oh, shit! Our brain has been slowed down by the square root of 6! We got radical 6, motherfuckers! We're gonna die! We have Oh my god. Chat. We're so fucked.
You okay?
Her voice sounded normal again. Did we just get over it? Hold on. Did we just get over Radical 6? Alice died over this. Quark almost died a couple of times. And we just got over it? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Were we the world's
That's
first
good.
Radical
You
6
really looked like
vaccine
you lost
patient?
it for a minute there.
Seems to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they've got a lost and found? Don't worry, she's just a big Nightcore
Her
fan.
sanity's
She
pretty
Nightcored
easy to
us
miss.
until we fell
I'm surprised
asleep.
anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
I think I must just be getting tired. Kind of surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
Oh, don't say that. For a moment, I thought of Radical 6. Wouldn't it be fucked up if we had Radical 6? There's no way that's true, right?
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
What are you, my
Fine.
mom?
No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this recorded?
You'll see in a minute.
Up there on the right, that looks like some sort of time code.
Can you figure it out?
No. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? Oh, it's K.
Yeah.
He looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
Magnify? 21 minutes. So that means this is footage from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other
I
angles?
looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes.
Okay.
After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh. Oh. Someone's coming in. Man.
Yeah. This is 0 hours 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
Yes! Yes, of course! What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Clover's
Huh?
interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey! They're gone! As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another... no, you said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looks like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio. He's disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it. Remember what
Why?
he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying. He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
And whatever it was, it happened during this time?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise. The
Like
cyan
what?
door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright? Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
Okay. And there's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame. He's checking the time on his bracelet.
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours, 1 minute. Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours, 10 minutes, they both move out of frame. 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds. Clover exits the room. 0 hours, 12 minutes. Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. 0 hours, 13 minutes. Dio exits the room. 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds. Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. 0 hours, 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. It says 21. The time remaining until the primary doors open. Not an ounce of honesty from anyone in this whole room business? Exactly! There seems to only be one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... So my hot take is Clover didn't do it. My hot take is Clover didn't do it. This is all a red herring. Clover has motive, but Dio is just kind of a bastard, so he doesn't need a motive. Dio?
What makes you so sure?
He was up to something in there.
And you think that something was killing Luna?
Yeah.
It's not a very strong argument. Right now, the most likely suspect is Clover.
I mean, yeah, I know. Listen. If Clover did it, it would have been for revenge. And here's the thing: is she did make threats once, but that's in another timeline. We can't use information we obtained in alternate universes to try and indict someone. That's not fair. Except, actually, that's exactly what we're gonna do later. That's exactly what we're gonna do. That's how this game works. Holy shit! Wait, no. I thought I unlocked a lock just then, but we did not. We did not unlock a lock just then. This lock was already unlocked and we already tried it. And then we're stuck at this one. So, for those of you just joining us, this game is awesome. It has a big flowchart of all of its endings and paths, and some of them will be locked, right? And we will find information on other routes that will unlock these locks so that we can try again. And I feel like if we can find this info right here.
Then she starts to look a lot more guilty.
What is that other thing?
What Dio said to us at the White Doors. Kay
Huh?
wanted us to go into the White Doors, right?
Right?
You told him you wouldn't leave 3 people behind to die. What did Dio say to you?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He would only have said that if he knew that only 2 of us would be going through the door. Do you understand?
Dio knew that we had Luna's bracelet, which would mean he also knew she was dead. Right?
Exactly. If he hadn't known she was dead, he would have said something else. He would have objected the moment Kay suggested we go through the door.
That's impossible! How are they supposed to get through without Luna?
But he said nothing. Almost as if he never expected her to be there in the first place. Now why would he do that? I can think of 2 reasonable explanations. Either Luna was already dead when Dio entered room 2 in the crew quarters, or he killed her himself.
Yeah, so this
If the latter was
this
correct,
basically
however,
clears Kay.
I suspect he would have behaved differently. If Dio had killed Luna, he would have made sure to do something that he thought would cast suspicion off of himself. Most likely, he would have asked about her absence.
Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through the White Doors without her.
Although it clearly wouldn't provide an ironclad alibi, I imagine he'd think it would make him less suspicious.
Actually, Phi, I think that Dio is playing 4D chess with you right now. I think that Dio said what he said to cast suspicion on Clover.
That's why it's relevant that he said nothing about Luna. Of course, this doesn't mean he's innocent of killing her, but it does make it seem a lot less likely. So, if what I'm saying is correct, what does it mean?
That when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Exactly. Clover also has a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yeah. The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or, maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door. She would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So,
Still
Zero
unknown.
Senior's identity? Okay, well, let's go find Clover.
I wonder if Clover's even alive. I sure hope so.
Okay. So we have to go play the AB game now. Luna's dead, so...
Yeah.
Oh...
All
I
right,
guess
start
there's no
looking.
reason for us to not
We'll go
click
through the crew
betray
quarters and work our way toward
because,
the elevator. Got it?
like, what happens? There's no one for us to betray. There's no one for us to betray. Oh Lord, we're gonna get in there and the bodies are gonna be gone. This is gonna be some Homestuck shit. You know, never turn your back on the body.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Heppa! I was joking! Oh no, okay, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, 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 okay. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just this strange, cold shell that, and every time you look at it, you feel a little bit of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your own soul. Fuck, man! This game's good at making you feel shit. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need
Oh
to get
shit,
it
she's
together.
really close.
What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody.
Why is she so
Let's
close?
go.
Back up. She's closer than she is normally. Why is she so close? If I turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. Is there anyone in here? What the fuck? Who did this? They were chained up? So they couldn't have left even if they tried. Oh my god. Oh my god. So who isn't foul playing in this game? Who isn't doing that? What the hell? They're also bloodied. Like, couldn't you have just let them die the long way? Like, they were gonna die anyway if you chained them up here and they couldn't get out. Where did you get handcuffs? Ah, Dio! Oh, my heart hammered away at my ribs and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. And finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed.
Look.
Why?
See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
You're saying it was one of them that did this? It wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
Christ! Ah!
Then the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
Yeah, I can see the injection marks from the penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelets activated and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
You think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you've got a point. Where's Quark?
I take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
Oh no. Phi bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. A cyan bracelet. This was Quark's.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
No, no. This can't be happening. Not Quark.
Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
But...
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Zero Jr. told us that they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right. He's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back, left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough! Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but I swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. Yeah, I have no idea how he would have gotten this bracelet off.
Examining their bodies. 10
Wait,
minutes
no.
first.
I do have an idea.
Clues.
I have exactly one idea how Quark would have gotten this bracelet off. So, I don't remember where it would be on the flowchart, but if the folks that were here before will recall, there were cryosleep chambers. There were cryosleep chambers that, now when we found them the last time, they had the cryosleep function turned off. But there is a slim chance that that feature was turned back on, that Quark was put in it, because we did propose that if you put everybody in cryosleep for a couple of minutes, our hearts would stop and the bracelets would unlock. And that's why we tried the cryosleep in the first place, is because if we just put everybody through the cryosleep for a couple of minutes, then nobody would have to wear these stupid bracelets anymore. So if Quark managed to find a way to turn the
might have
cryosleep
killed
function
them.
back on,
Finding
then
Quark's
he's
bracelet
good.
tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
with Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it.
Right.
Do you think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
Fry knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then, after a moment, I saw her hands stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Written?
Sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016.
Or perhaps
Hang
it says
on.
910.
I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with a Soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her.
Wait! Oh, god damn it! This is just the fucking Danganronpa thing again. That just says Dio! It literally just says Dio! Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No. There's also Quark.
Huh?
I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Ah, damn it, this is hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. No, it isn't. Because we have knowledge from other worlds, other times. So we do know that Alice most likely had a Radical 6 infection that caused her to kill herself. That's what the big content warning is about. That's what Radical 6 does to a motherfucker. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist? And why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries. Mysteries! Mysteries! I feel like my head's about to explode! Please, Fi! Give me something! Anything! A clue! A hint! Come on! You've got to have something!
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
That's it?
No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. Oh shit! You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing. If we turn off the lights now...
And that would mean?
That would mean... the rec room! Fi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew there were. We knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough we've been looking for. Okay, let's fucking go. Okay, I wonder what we'll find in here. Because, okay, so, obviously, like, Dio had to have done this. Clover literally wrote Dio on her thigh. But, also, no, they could be doing the Danganronpa Chapter 5 twist instead of the Chapter 1 twist. And being like, yeah, no, they faked a dying message. So they just took Clover's finger and wrote. But also, Clover probably would have been alive at that point, so that wouldn't have worked. Huh? Ah! What? Huh? Pardon? Hold on. Okay. We need to get a closer look at Dio because this trick has been pulled before. If you'll remember, in the first game, Ace faked his death in the ending where like they killed everybody. So we do need to get a closer look at Dio. Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect my brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins to the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning meant to signal to help the body avoid death. But when death becomes certainty, pain no longer has any use. Fuck! In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animal come under attack from some underwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Are you about to say these two animals can fuck? Species A feels pain and species B doesn't. Yeah, like species A is like a horse, right? And then species B is a donkey, and they fuck and they get a pack mule in the moments before death. They make a whole mule in that moment. The horrible pain felt by species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, species B will manage to drag some of their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, species A is eliminated, and only species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no, millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from species B. I'm no exception. And that's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. Okay, this one is a little edgy. This one isn't great. The genes I've been given by millions of years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said it yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player when Alice was killed. And we've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark.
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
All right, then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved the puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time. One time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. Oh, and the door was unlocked at that point. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute and she killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have taken only 5 minutes. Five minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded. Probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where'd something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey, what you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah. 2 things, actually. Take a
Oh?
look at this.
A knife. There's something engraved on the Myrmidons. That's the terrorist that killed Alice's dad.
Dunno.
Was this
Not a
did
name
this
I've
knife
ever
kill
heard
Alice?
before.
Did Alice not kill herself
Look
this
at the
time?
handle. You've seen it before, right?
Shit. Okay. So Dio took the Myrmidon's knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long.
Wait,
Say it's
is
probably
Dio a
about
Myrmidon?
3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
Hold on. Is Dio literally a Pale Moon unit? He's a circus guy who kills people. I think I've heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Right, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words,
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
right.
So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman. So whoever she was killed by the Myrmidons.
Measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I mean is, why'd he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found 2 things.
Is the other one the
There was
luminol
knife
fluid?
And this.
Huh. Hey, this is that key.
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it, just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah.
And now Dio's got it.
Yeah?
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait. Kay's key?
Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
What do you mean?
Get over here. Picture's worth 1,000 words.
Are we gonna
I'll
open
show you.
Kay's... Are we gonna open Kay's armor up now? She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh, yeah. So that's it. It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, Fi shoved the key into the slot and twisted. It's gonna be Snake. We're gonna open this up and it's gonna be Snake. We're gonna open this up and it's gonna be Snake. And that's why he's in the room with Clover at the start of the game.
It's no good.
What?
Can't get it open.
Why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
You're saying it shorted the suit or something?
I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Ugh. Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder...
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands. Well, I still
Wonder
haven't
who he
checked him
was.
over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
Okay. She'd only been searching for a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
That's the one Tenmyoji had.
Yeah.
Then does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed him to the sink?
We don't know yet. Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Okay. Are you going to check for a luminol reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
That's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it. Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But
Because
why?
there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
Then that leaves the old woman, Alice, and Tenmyoji.
Right.
Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither
What?
one of you is Zero Senior.
Are Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
So,
Yeah.
if Dio is Zero, then what is it that we don't know about him that ties everything together? Why is he doing this? What does he know about the
I
Nonary
don't
game?
know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Actually, if Dio is Zero Senior, then making
perhaps
Junior the
after he
most
was
rude to
attacked,
Dio
he
specifically
used the
makes a lot of
rest of his
sense
strength.
because it's really funny, and it diverts suspicion.
Huh?
It's happening again, yeah. Solve a puzzle room and then boom! Plot. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
how?
45
How?
minutes
How?
remain
Quark?
until ambidex game polling closes.
Quark! What did you do? Quark opened a gate!
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
I know, I'm coming. Oh, Lordy. Did somebody rise from the dead, or did Quark open a gate? And why did Quark open a gate? What did he think was gonna happen? He's not even wearing his bracelet anymore. Did he go pick it up? Damn it! There's no one here! Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know! How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get in!
He must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them?
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died. Any ideas where to look? Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
You know something I don't?
Right. Aren't you curious?
You're right. Okay, let's see what they found back there.
Yeah.
All right, let's move.
Probably belongs to the director. Chairs?
Oh boy. Just shut the fuck up, Sigma. We don't have time.
you think we'll find in there? Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Okay, what if Zero Senior was in there
That would make
waiting for
things
us?
easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You don't need to keep asking me if...
Director's office. So, I have been in here before. A hologram of Zero appeared. He wasn't a person I recognized.
There's no one here.
That computer's been turned on.
Yeah, maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
It's biting.
A sun?
It has a couple of input fields for a user ID and a password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all.
Okay.
If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
If I turned and headed off toward a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk, I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe... Memento mori, remember death. What the fuck? I didn't see that happen to Dio. Memento mori. Remember. What's happening? Did we reach a lock? Okay, I'm scared now. I'm nervous. Oh, I'm so nervous now. I don't have it. I don't have it, chat. Oh, lordy. Perhaps it's an anagram like the one on the first floor. If it is, what does this one mean? It was no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before. To be continued. It's happened again. Okay, the fact that it didn't give me a lock means that we're supposed to know it, and I have simply forgotten. And so, to make sure that we move along. Okay, okay. If nobody's got me, I know Nine's got me. Nine is in my DMs right now, helping me out. Let's go. You don't have to tell me directly if you can give me a hint. Like, if I can just remember what this is. Like, we've definitely seen it, right? Okay. Okay. Let me think. Okay, let's see here. Product ID. Glad to have you back. Do you know if I'm supposed to Do you know if I'm supposed to know what this is? Okay. Let's read the rest of these. The hourglass displayed in the background is actually a 4-second timer. It doesn't have much practical use except maybe for really impatient people. If you were at a restaurant waiting for food to come out, for instance, hey, how long are you gonna make me wait? I've already flipped this hourglass 100 times. Technically, 100 times would only be 400 seconds, which is 6 minutes and 40 seconds, but saying 100 times is much more dramatic and therefore much more likely to get a desirable response from the waitstaff. Okay, so this does take up all of the characters. Gentle points. These are a measure of how much of a gentleman you are. Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom is an organization that tracks all gentlemen, determining their caliber based on the ancient Byzantine collection of rules and guidelines. Every year during the spring, a representative of this organization conducts a cursory investigation of each member's behavior, or at least appears to, and then awards gentle points based on what they saw. The following formula is used. Old ladies escorted across the street, times top hats owned, times puzzle solves, times money given to gentleman tracking organization equals total gentle points. The Myrmidon's knife. You can get gentle points in Disco Elysium. God, this is killing me. We're getting really close to some. Listen. I really want to know what this is. I really want to go through here. Okay. I'm trying to see if maybe they've got it on the spoiler free guide. Hmm. Um. Because I don't want to go back. This right here is what I'm here for. Well, let's just go take a game over real quick while we wait on 9 to find the resources we are searching for so desperately.
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
I can't solve it right now? Okay. Aw, man. That's unfortunate, because that was getting real spicy.
Of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen. Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Sigma, why?
Because I don't know the password, Alice! Because I don't know the password, Luna, that's why! It's because I don't know the password, that's the only reason! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry, Marty! No, please! No, please!
Just say something.
No! No!
I can't trust you anymore. Can I?
It's because I wanted to know the
I see.
password!
All right then. You did it so that you could get more points, right?
I think he'll teach me the password is all.
I trusted you. Goodbye.
No, it's okay.
think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey! Wait!
Clover yelled after him, but Tenmyoji ignored her and continued toward the magenta door. Golly.
Tenmyoji, you're going to go look for Quark, right?
Yeah, so?
I want to help.
No thanks.
Really?
Much as I'd like to say that, I need all the help I can get. Think you can give me a hand?
Of course. Let's go.
He went off toward the yellow door while you and Luna were talking. Yes. He did check the results before he left.
I bet he wasn't very happy. If Phi had chosen Betray, he'd be sitting pretty with 9 BP.
I imagine he would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that. That was why I chose Ally. It was an easy decision. Perhaps, but I made a promise to Phi.
Of course not. I'm not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him. Yeah. Don't you think that's important? Trusting someone, I mean. Alright. We should go and look for Quark, too.
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
Oh, here we go. Oh, we went to the Golem Bay? Hold on, what's going on over here? Hold on, this is sus. I decided to head back to the warehouse. But we're in the Golem Bay right now, right? No. What was going on in there? We found him. Tenmyoji. What's going on? You found Quark?
Wouldn't be here if I hadn't.
Where was he?
I'm gonna tell you that.
What? Did I do something wrong?
You broke your promise to Luna. I don't like people who break promises.
There was no rebuttal for that. Well, I'm glad you found him.
Oh, you got some balls saying that, acting like you give a shit about it.
What? Is he okay? He looks
Just
tired.
Seems somebody shot him up with some kind of anesthetic.
Someone?
Hell if I
Who?
know. And honestly, I don't really care anymore. Quark's safe.
Why not?
Now, all I have to do is get him out of here, and this will all be over.
Wait. You make it sound like you can get out right now.
I can. Well, he can. Didn't you see the results? Quark's BP is
9.
exactly.
So you're gonna have him pull the lever and open the number 9 door?
Yeah. Of course, he's gonna need my help to do that.
But what about you? You've only got 4 BP. Even if you can get the door open, you'll...
Three. Now, maybe some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh ho. If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door. And I'll just slip through when it's open. But that's not gonna happen. If you think you can be sneaky, well.
Think I don't know that? Doesn't matter though. So long as Quark is safe, then I...
I barely even saw him move. It wasn't until pain exploded in my stomach that I knew what happened. So this is what happens, huh? We just... Tenmyoji just throws Quark under the door and hopes for the best.
Sorry. Door's almost open, so it's time I was on my way.
Tenmyoji, don't be an idiot. If you go through there, you'll...
Believe me, I know. I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there unconscious, you know? Can't do that. There's a killer here. It's too dangerous. I can't take that risk with Quark's life.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
See ya.
Tenmyoji, wait! Don't do this! Tenmyoji!
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Well, that was how it ended. I laid my hand against my aching stomach and stared up at the ceiling. Faint approaching footsteps echoed through the warehouse. One of them was a killer. Whatever. Didn't matter anymore. I was never going to see the outside world again. Perhaps it would be better if I just let them kill me. I lay back and closed my eyes. Man, I know that was kind of a bummer, but I think it's about time we called it a stream, okay? We've been going for 2.5 hours. I'm kind of tired today. So, we're going to find somebody to raid. There's got to be somebody online right now. Yeah, we could raid JJ. Where's the raid button?